What's up, YouTube? Thanks for tuning back into Chase Games, and today we just got to Moonahan, and we've been instructed to go to Moonbrook Castle, which was the goal anyway. So we were messing around with Tombola tickets last time. There's only so many you can get from any shops. Like, I believe there's a shared pool. There's only so many you can get before, they're all out of tickets to give you. So you have to, I believe it resets after 5 random battles. So we're not going to press that too hard. That's what your mom said. What? So, anyway, we're back here for, what is this, episode 4 now? We're gonna try to see what's going on at Moonbrook Castle. And, see what happened to our cousin. Let's go to the castle before we start exploring around and going to the secret areas and whatnot. Other than what's on the way, of course. We'll do a stone's throw. Nice. Oh, and I know you guys love the face cam, and I'm sorry, I've got a problem with the lighting in my room right now. I've got bad electrical outlets, which I just found out messing around with things. I picked up a battery backup, and it said like like wiring fault found. Get an electrician. And I'm like, BS, whatever. And then I plug my thing back in and sparks come out. So, I probably shouldn't have anything plugged in. Well, I think that's the upper one. I got something in the lower socket. And, I mean, it's working. But yeah, I'm not going to use the upper one anymore. And that's where my light was, so. Oh, sorry, my mic's not even close. Actually, I can plug that in. Give me one sec. Let's see. You know, we're not going to mess with it right now because I need the thing that makes 3 prongs into 2, and that also sparked. I don't even know if that works anymore, so whatever. You get me in dim lighting. Which probably works best for me anyway. The lands east of here belong to the royal family of Moonbrook. They're home to a range of ancient structures and well worth a visit, in my opinion. Nobody cares about your opinion, bro. Alright, so there's definitely items hidden here. Like, it's not even possible. There's definitely items hidden. Probably more than one. And like I said, they're really annoying because it's like, it's not like a huge area of space. Like, it's not the most exact thing, but like, for objects that literally have no, what would you call them, like context clues on where they are, like, they're fairly precise. And you can see, I guarantee that there are items hidden here. And I've probably walked right by them. Alright, so there's scrolls in Moonbrook. Alright. So, like, I guarantee this area has a hidden item. And what I mean is, like, the central area here. Guarantee it. But you have to, like, you really have to be exactly where it is. It's hard to stumble across them. But it's also entirely possible. So, that's part of this game I'm not loving. And it's even worse without Nose for Treasure. At least Nose for Treasure, I know that there's something there. Right now I know. But I don't know. Right? Do I sound like a fucking moron or not? Don't answer that. Actually, you know what? I'm desperate for content, comments in the video. Yes, please tell me how dumb I am. Then like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Do it. This video, this is just for me. These are fun. I'm really enjoying these remake games. I was a lot more excited for 1 than 2, and then 1 got me hyped up for 2. This honestly makes the remake of 3 look mediocre. I really feel that. Alright, that was a close one. I like how they kept challenge in these games without making them stupid. Yeah. You know, I don't want to explore too much without the princess. We might as well go get the princess first. Alright, Rickard with that boomerang is pretty helpful. Ooh.
Goddess, do you remember coming here when we were children? It was resplendent. Flowers as far as the eye could see. Shining marble from ceiling to floor. The Queen, so beautiful, before her untimely passing. Now all that remains is this. I never imagined for a moment that the devastation would be so extreme. This is too much. We can but pray that the king and the princess escaped in time. Come, let us explore further.
Well, if the king and queen survived, it's not that bad, right?
Your Majesty?
How so?
Ooh, that's a ghost voice.
My kingdom ruins.
Your Majesty, we are here.
No redemption. Evil such as this. Daughter, my beloved daughter, I beg of thee, live.
He was already gone. I did not know what it meant to die. For a kingdom to fall. To have everything that one holds dear taken. Why would anyone? What was that? Could there yet be survivors? Quick, let us hurry to the courtyard. The noise came from there.
This is well done. Really? Man, they do like the locked chests in these games. Okay. I really appreciate that they give them, like, they give them skills, but, like, MP limits so that it's not just friggin' ridiculous. Alright, 6 HP, 4 MP, 8 strength, 4 resilience, only 1 agility. Okay. I never go over stamina and wisdom because they don't really matter much. They affect stat growth, I believe. So they affect the stats for the next level, and it's a little hard to predict. And they're just not as exciting, so... Is one of my guys oh, Rickard's poisoned. I might be better off with attacking with the hero. I probably should have done stone throw there. But if I had attacked last turn, I think he'd be dead, so... Alright. There's level 11 for Rickard. I don't think that's going to change his poison. 8 MP and 7... 8 HP and 7 MP is good. 3 strength, good. 3 agility, and he's going to learn something. Zap. And we got a waistband. That is... an accessory. 3 defense, and that just has cursed written all over it. Oh, okay. Leveling up heals the poison. Cool. Alright, you know, let's just go... Yeah, screw it. We'll go up here first. I don't remember if it leads us around the castle or not. These things might hit hard, so let's focus fire. Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad to... Yeah, because if we'd done Stone's Throw, it definitely would have not taken any of them out, and then we'd have a third hit. That could have actually... No, I guess it wouldn't have taken Rickard out, but it would have put him in range where we might have wanted to heal. And there we go, we got a mini medal. The fiends we have kept imprisoned, they too attacked. How long had they planned this wickedness? Alright, empty chest. Undead Undoer Scroll. I know that Rickard has Flame Slash. It's generally pretty close. And then as far as, like, AoE ability, for the alternate, whatever, the alternate ability of that scroll, if it's like Dragon Quest 1, Rickard's gonna have spells, so... Alright. So that's 63 experience there. What do we need for the next levels? 620. Oh, okay. Okay, so there's a pot over there. Must protect the royal treasure. The fiends are liars and dissemblers. Only by that might we see through their lies. I'm gonna attack because these things are probably gonna poison. A holy lance. Alright, it's effective against the undead, so we'll give that to Rickard. And, I mean, there could be a boss battle right here that's an undead. A Scholar's Cap. Popular for those who like to appear smarter than they actually are. Perfect. That's another 11 defense and 20 wisdom on top. That's awesome. That's I think that's a pretty big pickup. Oh, we'll go outside. Cool. We'll talk to the ghost after we get our 26 gold coins. Alright. Yeah, you'll be free soon, bro. Don't worry. Don't worry. Okay. That's just a wall. They don't notice the party's presence. Alright. We'll go Stone Store then. Oh, Rickard, you're so awesome. Just any character in Dragon Quest games you can give a boomerang to is like the automatic favorite. Alright, we got 2 Dazzle Me Nots. Was that the way we had to go? This is where the opening cutscene happened.
It must have been the sound of rubble or some such falling. There is no life here. Not anymore. Well, save this lone flower. Do you remember that town we passed on our journey here? I suggest we visit it on our way home. If the princess or anyone else survived, mayhaps someone there might know.
To the shrine. Find her.
Well, that clearly was not the king. Whoever it was, it would seem they have other plans for us. A shrine to the east, was it? It is the rummest thing, though. I am certain I have... But what I do know is that our quest is not done yet. Eastwards we go.
No.
Oh, well, if you are... Anyhow, let us take our leave.
Oh, more locked chests. Pretty sure. Oh, we got... I already knew that. A full moon ring. Protects from paralysis. Good. 58 gold coins and a fizzle retardant blouse. I don't think that'll... Could be good for the princess. Yeah, they're really asking for a lot of backtracking in the future. Alright, so we can come back here later then, when we hopefully have nose for treasure. 263 there. How close are we? 346. Yeah, so we're definitely doing the right thing with Rickard. We can't have him casting spells because we're not going to have enough MP. Alright, Shrine to the east. Alright, good. We can just go directly east. We'll see what they have to say there. We'll be coming back this way, so we'll go up for the sparkles later. The baboons! Oh, dude, I remember these guys being pretty tough in the original versions. Ouchie. Oh, sparkles. Scale shield. Perfect. Alright, that's 4 more defense for our Prince of Middenhall. Couldn't quite finish it. It's annoying when you know they've only got like 2 or 3 HP left. There's more sparkles. We'll go grab that now. Nice. We'll play it safe with a heal. 49 experience for those guys. Alright, Rickard is the best person in my party. How sad is that? Or did they buff him? Ooh, we got a seed of defense. Good. Give that to Rickard. 2 resilience. Not bad. Here. I think Stone's Throw will be good here. Alright, good. That's 1 down. Alright, 199 and 116. Perfect. Oh, let's hit the secret area. Since we're right here. We got a mini medal. And once again, I am certain there's a hidden thing, but I'm not going around for 5 minutes. Just a quick good enough. Oh, more swamp. Oh. No puzzle? Chase obtains Ra's mirror. Oh, he's really insistent on going back to that town. They made that, like, really simple. Oh. Frizz scroll. That's not really helpful. Well, we'll go up to the hidden area over here. Or not. Okay, that's actually not that close. Well, I don't know what Ra's mirror is going to do for us. Let's go play with a dog. Leads us to those of Erdrick's bloodline. Oh! Yeah, the dog. Let's play. They took all the puzzle solving out of this part, but whatever.
Where am I? Cousin Middenhall! Cousin Canuck!
Princess! Praise the Almighty!
But why are you... and why am I...
Well, Moonbrook was attacked, and...
But of course, countless fiends have set upon the castle! Father needs my help! Quickly, cousins, we must hide to Moonbrook's defense! Wherefore do you tarry so?
We are but recently returned from the castle, or what remains of it. We found no survivors.
This cannot be. Oh, my apologies. I seem quite unable to stand.
There is nothing to apologize for. You have been through so much. You must rest. Come, we will carry you.
I know not how to thank you. I feel much more myself now.
And full glad am I to hear it. May I suggest we rest here for the night before making for Middenhall in the morning? You can stay there in safety till all this is over.
No, I will not. I will not rest until Hargon is dead.
Hargon? The name feels somewhat familiar. Yes. He was the villain behind the sacking of Renderak, was he not? You mean to say that he was behind the attack on...
I do. Moonbrook fell by his hand. I shall be ever grateful to you for restoring me to my senses. But I did not survive to be locked away in a gilded cage. Besides, neither Canuck nor Middenhall will ever be truly safe while the High Priest yet lives. This is why I must have his head.
It is as you say, Princess. Nowhere is safe anymore. No matter how our fathers fortify our kingdoms against these fiends, we should always be living in fear. And I, for one, balk at it. Don't you, cuz? Your cause is ours, Princess. Together we shall restore peace to this fair realm. True peace.
It pleases me immeasurably to hear it.
And yet, I ask that you allow us to return to Cannock and Middenhall first. Our fathers bade us report what we discovered here, and I would not disappoint them.
Yes, of course. If I might ask something of you in turn, I would visit Moonbrook Castle. I must needs see the aftermath with mine own eyes.
Even I don't want to say no to that.
For now, I think it best we all get some rest while we can.
So it's funny, I get the air that, like...
Wake up. Sorry, I know you are
They
tired.
keep this very
There is a matter
practical.
of much import I would discuss with you. Would you step outside with me a
Like,
while?
okay, oh, we have to go back to the castle, or somebody has to report to my father, you know? I feel like these are details usually just skipped over in RPGs. Alright, so well, I think Rickard's about to come out of the closet or something. Wait, is he outside? Oh.
My apologies. I did not want to risk the princess overhearing us.
Let's ditch that bitch.
I have been thinking. We are all three of us descended from the hero of legend, are we not? And come the morrow, we embark upon a quest to end the ambitions of the fiendish High Priest Hargon. At first I deemed it destiny. We three scions of Erdrick striving together for the same cause. Yet the more I thought upon it, the more my doubts grew. As the matter stands, we do not fight for the same cause she does. You and I fight to protect those we cherish, but she has already lost them. The princess fights to exorcise the grief and anger that cloud her heart. We may never be able to soothe the princess's pain, nor replace her family. But perhaps we can offer her another. Though I must say I doubt she will ever think of me as family when I am constantly calling her princess.
Was she always in the top
Do you think she would
right?
bristle if I called her sweet cuz? Perhaps it is a little too familiar. Ah,
Bro, that's a little...
cousin, then. Or perhaps
It's a little South
simply by her
Carolina of you,
name.
bro.
On that matter, do tell me should I say something foolish? I can be an awful blunderer at times. Perhaps even most times. Thank you, cousin. We two make a fine team, and so shall we three.
Alright. Morning. It comes.
Three paths lie before us. One to Cannock, one to Middenhall.
Quite. Just a moment. If we are to travel together, then I see little need to stand on ceremony. Pray, call me cousin. Or, if you would rather, sweet cuz.
Did you hear that? I was right all along. It is destiny.
Cousin Paranal joins the party. That's cool. They'll refer to each other as cousin and cuz instead of the names that, you know, doesn't really work yet. you know, video game saying your own name. There's some games that have attempted it, I've heard, but, you know, they have like a list of like 1,000 names, and it's... I don't know how well it works. Alright, Wizard Staff. No reason to have that equipped. Yeah, we'll put the Holy Lance on her, so it's useful to have it. With the Prince, but I'll, you know, take that risk. You know what? Yeah, let's put it on her. Okay, I guess she can't equip the buckler. Put the cap back on you. And what do we have for accessories? Alright. No paralysis for you. We still need a 6th accessory. Okay. Yes! Yes, yes. Ooh. Okay. Yes. Two shiny gold coins. I don't really know how dig works. There's 3 treasures here. Oh, let's use it. So there's one up there. How well did we go around this town? Because we're missing 2 things here. Yeah. We'll have Snoop someday. Alright, what level is she? Okay, she's the same level as us. Because I'm pretty sure in all the other versions you just get her at level 1. Alright, so there's a couple of things over here. She has... Oh, she already has mid-heal. Nice. And zoom. Awesome. And... yeah, holy protection. Awesome. She has all the good abilities. What was that? She has Call of the Wild. Okay. Probably gonna need to turn that off to keep her on whatever, but I think we should probably get rid of the legend, and those guys can have some scary spells. Alright, there's 3 treasures here. Okay, I can see. Okay, good. This is going to be an easy one. 370. Dazzle me nuts. Vials of holy water. Okay. What is this over here? Alright, 3 treasures here. Alright. Alright, we got a chain whip. That's an upgrade. Alright, we got a Seed of Strength. Which, you know what? Rickard deserves right now. That was 3 strength. Nice. Door is locked. Of course it is. Is there... So... one treasure we missed. But we have to come back here for a locked door anyway, so... not gonna... There's something. Okay, so we want to go up and over on that bridge and whatnot. Are there sparkles here? No. No sparkles. That's nice. Oh, going too far north. Alright, Rickard reaches level 12. 4 HP for MP, 6 strength. Nice. Only 1 agility. We got Whistle. That's fine. Oh, never mind. We have... I think, you know what? I need to go and just turn that ability off. I'll also turn off Flame Slash for him. And I don't think I'm ever going to have him on. I'm never going to want that. All right. Yeah, the ability, the turning off certain abilities, and that made it so easy too. That is awesome. Pillar of the Winds is to the south. Very nice. Chase reaches level 12. 12 HP, 2 MP, 7 strength, 4 resilience, no agility. Okay, I'll take it. Got a wizard step and a silk robe. Oh! Let's see. the dancer's costume. Yeah, I forgot to... Physical. So we lose 4. We keep our spells from being sealed away. I think that's worth it. That works. Alright. 1,000 experience to the next level for the hero. Okay. Of Kanik. He's the hero. Although, I'm telling you, Rickard's putting in work. And Paranel is doing pretty well, too. They definitely balance things a lot better. I think I mentioned this earlier in the video, like... Dragon Quest 1 and 2 Remake make the remake of 3 look... not bad, but mediocre. Like, this is so much more. Great. 53 experience there. I'll take it. 3 treasures. There's one. 544 gold coins. That's not nothing. 663.89. So I haven't checked out the shops since we got the princess, and honestly I've been forgetting about them. But we'll wait until we get to the next town. Okay, now that we have nose for treasure, now they're making these areas nice and easy. Awesome. Let's check this stuff out down here. Might save ourselves a trip. Was there a sparkle over there? That seems like there should be a sparkle over there. So let's go check it out. Easy peasy. 58 experience. No sparkles. Okay. Paranel's gonna need a heal. Never mind. Alright. 8 HP, 5 MP, 2 Strength, 1 Resilience, 2 Agility. She gets Bang. Oh, Bang is nice. For those that don't know or remember, Bang hits everything. It's not a group-wide spell, it's a screen-wide spell. Alright, we got a Moonwort Bulb. I believe those cure paralysis. But I never actually used them. Glad we went dead last.
Out of my sight!
Let's check the left for sparklers. Alright, we got a free medicinal herb. Ah, there we go. Nothing too special there. We got a strong medicine. Alright. 53 experience. Alright, only 200 more experience for Rickard, our strongest party member. Pillar of the Winds is down and to the left.
This is all you deserve!
Alright. I'm worried about crossing over into, like, a high enemy zone, but whatever, we can always go from the autosave. This game is, if it's unless they took a huge change from DQ1 Remake, this game is definitely expecting you to abuse the autosave, continue, and rematch option. So I'm not going to feel bad about it after DQ1. So we'll come back to that. Let's go to the Middenhall and Canuck first. We'll go see our dads. It's nice to have dads, you know? Oh, what? Oh, they got new stuff. Okay. Iron Axe we don't need. Shield. Iron Shield would be good for Rickard. Yeah, we'll give him an Iron Helmet too. We could sell stuff to get all the way back, but I don't think it's necessary. Or to get that last item, but I don't want to.
Princess of Moonbrook, it is truly a relief to see thee well. Thou hast done me right proud in seeing the princess safely back to us, my son. And you, young Canuck, thy father sent tidings of thine own heroism. I thank thee for resolving to accompany my son on his travels. I do not doubt that he is greatly emboldened by thy company.
Alas, Moonbrook is...
I see. So Hargon is indeed abroad once more. We must give thanks at least that thou wert delivered safely unto Middenhall, princess. Thou hast suffered much, but thou wilt suffer no longer while I yet live. Pray, remain here in the castle, that no further danger might befall thee.
Thou hast my thanks, Majesty. And yet I cannot accept this kindness. I am resolved to journey with my cousins, to see that Hargon pays for his crimes.
Thou art. We know not even where Hargon is to be found, and yet you would seek him out wheresoever he may be and slay him.
We would, and we will not be swayed. We will fight to the last to see that none of the other realms suffers the fate that befell Moonbrook. For we are the descendants of mighty Erdrick, and this is our duty.
Indeed it is, and I applaud your recognition of it. Why, I'm halfway inclined to accompany you myself.
And yet thou must needs remain here and guard thy realm. We understand, Majesty. None can know when the Horde might strike again.
You speak the truth, of course. My duty lieth here in Middenhall. The duty of ridding us of foul Hargon and returning peace to this world must fall to you, young heroes. I await your triumphant return. Thou wilt prevail, my son. Thou must. This should prove, should such proof ever be required, that thou art of the royal line of Middenhall. May it aid thee in thy quest.
Oh, Mark Middenhall. Alrighty. I don't recall if that was in the OG. Let's take a minute and get some tumble tickets. Alright, that's it. Alright, he sold all of his Tombola tickets, so, or gave us all. So no more Tombola tickets from any vendors until we do 5 random battles. So we could go spend what we have trying to get the golden claws, but we'll wait for the next Tombola.
Princess, full glad am I to see thee whole and hale. But what of thy father?
Alas, I alone escaped the assault on Moonbrook.
It cannot be. It simply cannot be. Mighty Moonbrook.
We can only imagine what thou hast suffered, dear child. If there is aught we might do.
You are kind indeed, all of you.
So, where next? Journeyest thou to Middenhall?
The 3 of you alone mean to take on foul Hargon?
Better that than to live in fear. To live in a world governed by fear.
Valiant words indeed, my son. But this is not a fight that may be walked away from with mere cuts and bruises. Knowing this, thou would still venture forth to face him? Truly, the blood of mighty Erdrick doth flow through thy veins.
Watch over these lands in my absence, father. Over Cannock itself. Over Gwaelin's Gate. Over the lakes and the lands beyond. We know not when the fiends might strike again.
Fear not, my son. Though I grew complacent in the face of such long-lasting peace, I suffer that affliction no longer. Cannock's defenses will be redoubled. Thou needest not worry on that score.
One more thing before we depart. The monsters we encountered spoke of sigils. It seems they seek them out. Know you of what they might be?
Sigils? Did they mean perhaps the 5 great symbols of power made so long ago by mighty Erdrick?
I have heard tell of these. Though they seem to the naked eye as mere stones, they impart great power upon those who wield them. Power destructive and redemptive both.
But why should the monsters be at such pains to acquire them? Do they covet that self-same power, perhaps?
We can only guess. As to the fiend's motive, and alas, as to the whereabouts of the sigils. For it is not known where or in whose keeping mighty Erdrick left them.
But wheresoever they may be, they cannot be suffered to fall into the hands of those who would use them for evil. And if Hargon's minions do indeed mean to make them their own, then in seeking them out, perhaps Hargon too might be found.
Perhaps indeed. We shall endeavor to discover all that might be known about them.
One last thing before thou departest. This will make proof of thy bloodline to any who might seek such proof.
Oh. A mark of Cannock. But there's no mark of Moonbrook.
Thank you, father, mother.
May fortune follow thee, beloved son. And shouldst thou ever find thyself in need, do not hesitate to return to us here.
Alright, just the 3 of us. Our entire party is assembled now. Yeah, that's right, you can't help. Cutscene. Oh, that's right. She hasn't seen the destruction. Eight treasures. What's going on here? $169 gold coins there. Awesome. Nice. Four treasures left.
Can this truly be the self-same throne?
Is aught the matter?
My father kept the mark of Moonbrook here, the emblem of the crown, but it is gone.
What? You do not mean the monster stole it?
I cannot say for certain, though I can think of no other explanation.
Princess!
Chancellor! Guards! You are alive!
And so art thou! Oh, Highness, I thought that we had lost thee. Words cannot express how my heart soareth this moment.
The feeling is certainly mutual. 'Tis a miracle that you are unharmed.
No miracle, Highness. Only happenstance. When the fiends attacked, we were leagues northwest of here, making for Rippleport at thy royal father's behest. Were it not for this, we too would surely have...
Why Rippleport?
The town is a maritime gateway to the rest of the realm. His Majesty had hoped to expand our trade routes, and sent us to inquire about securing ships for said purpose.
This sounds precisely the sort of place we ought to visit. With a vessel of our own, we could hunt our quarry across the realm. Though I confess, I haven't the slightest inkling how one might go about securing a ship.
It shameth me to admit it, Highness, but neither do I. Alas, our journey to Rippleport ended at the Dragon's Horns.
The pair of towers on the road to the west, beyond the plains.
Indeed, Princess. A great stretch of water lieth betwixt the two, one far too wide to swim across.
Yeah,
And,
none of these
well,
three kingdoms might have
without a boat.
a boat.
Blast! For a moment I thought our next destination was decided. To Rippleport, and thence to sail the seas in search of High Priest Hargon. But if we cannot even reach Rippleport, how are we to find him? Let alone slay him?
You mean to Lo, Princess, thou art a beacon of hope for us all. Alas, so long as the strait remaineth unpassable.
Chancellor, forgive the intrusion, but dost thou recall the time His Majesty leapt from the highest tower of the castle?
Thou speakest of father.
Indeed. Our kingdom is home to a cloak known as the Windbreaker, said to allow its wearer to glide through the skies. One day, His Majesty decided to test the theory.
Aye, my lord. If thou rememberest, His Majesty came down leagues from the castle. And so I thought, if one were to leap from the top of the dragon's horns wearing the Windbreaker, one might yet reach the far bank.
An inspired proposal. Though, wherefore didst thou neglect to share this when we were by the towers?
For that we did not have the Windbreaker with us, my lord. And furthermore, for that I feared how an aerial voyage might bear upon thine aged frame.
Ah, yes, well...
The princess and her companions, however, should have no such concerns.
We shall use this Windbreaker to soar across the strait to Rippleport, shall we not?
Now.
I understand your fears full well. It is a task most daunting.
There is naught to fear. My father mastered the Windbreaker, and I am certain we can follow his lead. We shall use this Windbreaker.
Fine.
In that case, allow me to bequeath this unto thee, Princess. There lieth a tower to the southeast, known as the Pillar of the Winds. It houseth the Windbreaker that was once thy father's. This key will grant the entrance.
Oh, glad I didn't bother going exploring more.
Pray allow us to handle matters here in Moonbrook, Highness. As for thine own journey, thou must
We got
follow
the
the
thieves'
whispers
key. I wonder
of
what
thy
else
heart.
that's going to open.
I shall, Chancellor. Come then, cousins, to the Pillar of the Winds.
Red. Okay. Ooh, we got to see the lock. Alright, 3 more luck on the Hero of Canic, or Middenhall. Snooze stick. I'm not bothering with it. Alright. I don't feel like going around checking things out for keys. So, alright, we got our autosave in. Alright, that's where we're going to call the end of the episode. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll be back with more for you soon.